Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Attack of the Silverswords with the DrumKid92. Last episode, I have no idea what we were doing. Oh, auto farm! Auto farm is what we did. So, funny story about that. I set up this auto farm, and silly me, I didn't realize when you're not on the server, they still run. So, I logged on, like, several days later. Hey, how you doing? Nice hat. And this pumpkin block was not here, but I thought it was there because there was so much orange because of all of the stacks of carrots it had harvested, but this chunk was never loaded, so they didn't despawn. There was literally 5 inventories worth of carrots just rotating, and so it was just a big blob of orange. So when I first came down here, like, this whole chunk took like an extra couple seconds to load, and then I thought there was another pumpkin there. That's how many carrots were there. So currently, I have the power disconnected. Is it there? Yeah. And what I did, I'm doing it with a Tesseract now, because I was having some problems with chunks loading and unloading and having there be like power hangups and stuff. So I decided to go with a Tesseract, plus it saves me on energy conduits. So that's just set to the frequency of another Tesseract that's hooked up to our resonant energy cells, and that just pumps power into those. That's super simple stuff. I don't really have to worry about making it public or private because I'm one of the only people who plays on here, so it's not a super big deal. Let me show you guys. Oh yeah, I upgraded our our power to 3 resonant energy cells, and they're all full. So that happened. And then the Tesseract is, yeah, right there. That's where the Tesseract sends from. Excuse me. And yes. So let me... Sorry, I'm pulverizing a bunch of sand for reasons that will become clear to you in a moment after I finish showing you guys all the little itty-bitty changes. And then I have another Tesseract that's hooked into that same channel over here powering this stuff. Same with over there. It's piped on over there for power and all that kind of stuff. So, actually, I think the Tesseract is right here, and it's piped through there and then there. Yeah, I think I picked, like, a good central location for it. But, that's kind of the power situation since last we left off. This whole thing, I'm not going to showcase. Batman has been streaming several times on the construction of the Batman Space Command. So, if you guys want to check that out, I'm not going to show it until like he and I actually do an episode together, but he's been doing live streams, and I was actually on his last live stream chatting with him and stuff during it, so it's from his perspective, but I'm still there. I will include the link for that in the description. It's in one of his Twitch archives. Yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff going on for the Space Command, but today we are working on our weapons laboratory. Because this is working, that's all well and good, that looks great. Over here, this is the explosives range, and you guys haven't seen any of this. And yeah, this is a really annoying thing that happens with these connected textures, with the chunks loading and unloading, sometimes. And it's client side, because Batman was having an issue with it last night, and I wasn't. So it is client side, but sometimes they don't connect like that. So, just a little annoyance. But I have this idea. It's pretty crazy. For an explosives range, these are all block placers from Open Blocks. I have tested this, not with the wireless redstone stuff, which I'm about to explain, but just with some regular redstone. And it does work. All of them place at the same time. It's 44 block placers. So, and then, so basically you'll just flip the switch, and every time it'll drop more sand, and then it'll create a wall of sand, and you can shoot your explosives at it, and then you can continue to cycle it and get more sand and shoot more explosives at it. It's just a fun way to blow some shit up without it affecting the environment. So we have these advanced blast walls. These kind of tough to make. Also, apology needed for if you can hear a lawnmower. Guys are The landscaping dudes are taking care of our apartment complex right now. But these advanced blast walls, it's an advanced frame surrounded by steel, and steel is just resmelted iron. And this advanced frame, you get 16 of them. If you do 4 of those, and then another 9 in the middle. So it's a lot. It is a lot, and it only makes 4 of them. So this whole place is filled with those. And then this is advanced glass. So it also has a pretty decent blast resistance. Yeah, because these have blast resistance of 80, and these have 75. So it's good enough to withstand almost any explosion, I think. I've shot rocket launchers at it, and it's all been fine. But I had a setup here. I had a bunch of obsidian chambers where you could throw explosives into and explode inside the chambers. But I want to do something a little more fun, a little more almost mini-game-ish. So you spawn all the sand, which flipping the lever, and then blow the shit up. And then these are what we're going to be using to test it all at the end of the episode. So we got some C4, a couple RPG shots, and a grenade. So that'll be a whole lot of fun. But let me explain to you this Tinker's Mechworks. It's wireless redstone to a degree. There is like an actual wireless redstone mod. I don't remember what it is. It might be like Industrial Craft or something like that, which we don't have in this mod pack. But this Tinker's Mechworks works pretty similarly. You have to make these signal terminals, and those are what receive the power on either end. And then in between them, you have these signal buses that extend / transfer the signal from one end to the other. And the way you make those is with these lengths of wires. Let me go ahead and signal. Yeah, so signal bus is 3 length of wire and cobblestone, or just 3 slabs. And these are made of aluminum brass ingots. And the deal... Oh, goodness gracious, pardon me yawning like crazy. I never really thought there was much of a use for aluminum brass. I know you can use it for the drawbridges and stuff, but I think you can also use bronze. Not entirely sure, but that's like really the only use for aluminum brass. But turns out there's this whole other part of Tinker's that uses it. So it makes these lengths of wires. And you can use these lengths of wires to make a spool of wire, which is super important. And that's just a stone rod, stone tool rod, stick, whatever, surrounded by 8 of them. And then to charge this up, let me show you guys how that's done. Oh. Okay, I guess I can take these out now. You guys get the point. But you just take the spool of wire and you surround it by more of them, and it fills it a little bit more. Goodness gracious, that is the loudest truck known to man. Holy crap. My window is technically open because it's the middle of summer, and the air conditioning in our new apartment thing like really sucks. It only has a central a living room air conditioner thing. That's the trash truck. It'll be done in a moment. Hopefully that's not way too loud for you guys. Let me check the audio level on that. I should be able to get rid of most of it. I get it. You're doing trash. I understand. Goodness gracious. But I have a window air conditioner in my room because it, like, the living room one does not spread the air at all, and it's totally miserable. So I got a window one, and so my window's technically kind of open. It's got the air conditioner in it and stuff, but it is really easy to hear shit, which is unfortunate. But I get to stay nice and cool. So anyways, sorry, huge long tangent. The way this works. Can't stop the yawn, man. You can't stop it. You got to connect signal terminal to the bus to the other signal terminal, and you might be able to put buses in between. And the deal with these is they run around 16 blocks before you need another bus, I do believe. So you take your spool of wire, you right-click the terminal, you see it change orange there. And then we right-click on the signal bus, and you can see this red wire here. Now you see it, now you don't. When you're not holding the spool of wire, it is invisible, so for all intents and purposes, wireless redstone. Now let's right-click on the bus again. I think we actually might have to right-click on this terminal first. Yeah, we do. And boom. So those are connected. So that should be it. Let me show you guys. So yeah, I use those, and then this is just 2 of those signal buses and a piece of glass. It just makes 1 of those. So you do need a lot of aluminum brass for this, but it's not a huge deal. So, and you can tell they're tethered when they're orange like that. So this should work. If I flick it on, we should get some sand. And we didn't. Okay. Good to know. I would love to know why that is, though. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this is messing it up by being connected to it technically twice. Because this should power that cobblestone block. Let me make sure. On. And these are not on. That's connected. Is that too far? No, it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's like it's not receiving the power signal. I wonder... Let me try this. What if we put it here? No. Didn't do it. It should be working, because I'm wondering if this isn't like a signal transferable block, and that could be the issue. Let me grab a cobblestone. Boop. Thank you. Boop. Oh, that just kind of floats, doesn't it? Okay, so we place that there. And put the lever here. There we go. Yeah, that was the problem. There's your problem right there. Okay, this one didn't trigger, though. Why you no trigger? It's this one, yeah? Where that is? Oh. A derpadorpadur. Oh, God. Yeah, how you doing? Okay, this is all about to get real janky here. Okay, so that's all powered. So now what we need to do is we just need to cycle it 1 more time. Let me get rid of this so we can tell what actually drops. Everything? Yes! Awesome! Okay, now if we just cycle that a few more times. Boom. And we have a blast wall, wherein we can blow shit up. Now, the only thing I'm worried about is that this stuff is pretty close to that, so if I were to fire an explosive, like, right here, it might destroy that stuff up there. So, an alternative is for me to actually just raise that stuff, so it all just falls farther, and I might have to do that. But for now, we should be good. How long am I running? Oh yeah, we got good time going on here. So let's stand behind the line and fire our RPG. Oh dear God. What did I destroy? Nothing. Nice. Let's fire 1 more time. Boom! Oh yeah. Oh, that rocks. Okay. Now my other question is, this I did not test. Okay, there's 1 more layer. And then, okay, now let's see if this just totally screws up everything. Or am I out of... No. Interesting. Give me a sec here. So if we turn that off, Okay. This stuff should all still... Yeah, that's all still got some. So... Did that screw everything up? I'm worried that it'll try to place it and then it'll... No? No, okay. Awesome. I was worried that it would try to place it and then it would push the blocks apart. You know what I mean? Off. There we go. We just gotta leave it off for a second. There we go. And then we got a full-on range again. Okay, grenade. Oh, God. Oh, no! Damn! Boy, that bounced, didn't it? Okay. Yeah! Okay. C4. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Are you guys ready for this? Oh, worth it. Worth every second. That was awesome. That was totally awesome. Oh, man. Oh, best invention. Invention of the year right here. Oh, man, that's awesome. Now I just have to fix... I have to figure out what block I want to use there. Right here. It has to be redstone transferable. I wonder if basalt cobblestone works. 'Cause that would be awesome. We will check it out. What am I doing? Here we go. Okay. Let's grab ourselves another piece of cable. Womp. Ote dote. Bonk. Here's our basalt cable. Oh yeah, that blends right in. Boom. This should transfer redstone. I will be surprised if it does not. Alright, so let's tie that in with that guy. And now that should all be working again. Yep. It is all working again. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh, you gotta be careful with grenades, because those bounce right back at you. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Well, that's how that works. That's how the whole redstone thing works. It's super simple. Just takes a lot of aluminum brass, which is just aluminum and copper in the smeltery. Really, really cool. So that's a really good solution for any sort of like redstone troubles you might be having. I don't know what it does from like a lag perspective. I don't know how it affects all of that stuff. But just put this stuff away. Bonk. Okay. But yeah, that's super freaking cool. Hopefully that answers any of you guys' questions on the matter about how all this works. I might push this up another couple, but it seems fine. I mean, I was keeping the explosions pretty low, so I think as long as you do that, it should be totally okay. But yeah, I'm thinking about putting a lip, an advanced blast wall lip around here, just like one lower. Kind of around the whole dealio. And actually, I can go ahead and close this up now, and that should still work fine. Yep, totes. I was thinking about putting a little lip right there so you can't actually blast right next to it. And that might be something I look into. Because I have a bunch of extra blast wall from when I mine that out. So I'll probably go ahead and do that. And I'm going to work on filling those block placers up with sand. Because, I mean, honestly, once they're full, it's not going to be an issue. I'll have more than enough freaking sand. and those things. And I did the math. I think it's 396 stacks. Because it's 44 times 9. Yeah, 396 stacks, which is a total of 25,344 sand. And I'm getting my sand by pulverizing cobble. A lot of cobble. Because I have a deep storage unit with 63,000 cobble in it right now. So that won't be a problem. And considering I have 3 completely full resonant energy cells, I don't think power is going to be a problem either. Yeah, so things are coming along quite nicely here on the Attack of the Silverswords server. Make sure you check out that video that I have linked in the description of Batman's stream for Space Command. And I will see you all next time on some more Attack of the Silverswords. If I got F5 right. There we go. Bada boom. Bada bing.